Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn about CSS Snap Scroll and use it to create a list view uh, of Facebook. So you can use this Snap Scroll to create a gallery, a friend list, item list, and other types of showcases. So I'm using the Snap Scroll of CSS, the HTML5 and font awesome for this video. Okay, let's get started. For the first step, I'm going to create the overall layout of Snap Scroll, and you will learn the very basic structure of it. And in the second step, we'll design the elements inside this Snap Scroll. So Snap Scroll is having a vertical and horizontal layout. You can use both of them. So let's get started. Going to Visual Studio Code and dropping the blank folder of Snap Scroll to Visual Studio Code and start creating files. For the first file I'm creating index.html. The second I'll create the style.css. Okay, now let's link both the pages. Okay, now it's fine. Let's rename the document to snap scroll, or like say friends list. Save. Okay, first let's create the HTML structure and then move to the CSS part. So let's create a section and inside that container. Okay, inside the container we'll create some boxes, like about 5 to 6 boxes. Okay, now that's fine. You can like write some text inside them. Let's save it and move to the CSS part. Everything. Let's get rid of the addition of the margin and paddings to the size of an element by box sizing border box, and then let's get rid of the all the margins and all the paddings, all the default margin and paddings. And after that, now designing the section. Okay, to design the section part, then let's give it for example height of like 500 px, then a width of 50% of the screen, and bring it to center. So margin top and bottom 10 px, left and right auto. Okay, let's give it a background color to make it somehow visible, blue. Okay, now let's open the file. We can go live from here. I have installed an extension called live server. We can go live. Okay, now it's live. Yeah, we have our items and everything is okay. We have the 600 px. The height is though a little bit bigger, so I can change it to 400. Now let's see. Okay, it's okay. And now what else we need? We need to create this slider, and the items should be inline. Before that, now let's design the container, then just giving it a background color like red. Weight should be 100% according to its parent, and height should be 100% again according to its parent. Okay, then if we just see, yeah, we have the container and the section part is hidden because 100 width and height of the container 100%. So we'll give a padding to the section, so make it a bit visible. Now it's okay. Okay, the container must we must use the display flex option to make the items align. Display flex, yeah, bringing them align, giving a gap about 20 px. Now it's 20 px of gap between each element. After that, let's use the functionality of snap scroll of CSS. Snap scroll type, let's give the at X mandatory. You can use Y mandatory, or you can use both to scroll in both dimensions. So after that, making the overflow, like overflow X, auto, you can put it hidden, but it will be hidden and no scrolling will happen. If you just give it a scroll, it is somehow fun, but if you give it auto, it will work good with the snap scroll. It's almost done with the container. Let's design the boxes. Okay, now box. Okay, weight, may will mention a mean width for this about 200 px for each, and the height could be 100%, and a background color for it, like to see it. Okay, this is somehow we can see that it is scrolling. We can just change the min width to like 100 px, 100%, sorry, and this is like this. Yeah, okay. And another property we need to mention for the box of the snap scroll, uh, snap scroll align, scroll snap align, start, to make the elements start from the original, from the start. Yeah, now we can scroll. You can see we cannot just stop here. This is the quality of snap scroll. We should see the full item. We can just make the height less than the 400, about 200. Yeah, it is about 200. And before going to create customize the items like this one, some explanation on snap scroll. You need to give the parent item a property of a scroll snap type, and the child item property of scroll snap align. So this will uh, bring you the snap scroll functionality of CSS. And now moving to customize. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of this blue background color for the section and change it to Gainsborough. I like this color. Okay, now let's see, this is, and change the item color to white. Change the let's remove the background color of this container and change the box background color to like white, and give it a border radius of about 20 px and a border line of 1 px, like solid and silver color. Now let's see, each item is like okay, giving some padding to make the items look well inside the box, padding of almost 20 px, and make the mean width of this box about 180 pixel. Okay, now it is fine. Now our items are just looking somehow like squares, so we'll change the height of 200 to 300 to make it a little bit look like this one. Yeah, and we'll give some padding to our container as well. to make this here the area a little bit wider and bring this mm, scroll bar a little bit down. Padding about 20 px will be okay from default. Okay, now we are now let's add this image section, the name section, and the button part, and after that customize this scroll bar. You can see our scroll bar is also customized, and this is not that item. Okay, so adding some image section. After that somehow text section, like we can use h2, h3, or h4, like your name. Then we can use a button like add friend. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have that. Let's customize this image section. Dot box dot image. Okay, give it a width of 100% according to its parent, and a height of almost 60%, and a background color of like rainbow. Let's see what we get. Okay, yeah, we get like this, something like this. We have given a padding of 220 px. Let me remove it. Okay, now we are good to go, and give the image section a bit border radius, top left of 20 px, top right of 20 px, and 0 for the other two levels. So now we are now we can see that we are very fine. Okay, let's change the background color to silver to make it a bit visible. Yeah. Now let's customize these two parts, the h4 and the button. So we can select them by just writing the text h4. Let's give it a margin top and bottom of almost 10 px, and right left of 10 px. Yeah, we have the name section. After that, let's customize the button. Dot box and button, then like width of like 90%, background color of almost sky blue, then padding top and bottom of 10 px, light right and left of about 40 px. Let's see, we get something like this. We can bring it to center by using margin, top and bottom almost 0, and right and left about auto. Let's see, let's change the border border radius of 10 px, not coming to center. Okay, it does not matter. First let's make it borderless and border none, then we will work on the other section. Okay, if it's not working with the margin 0 and auto, so let's make this box our box and display flex, then just flex direction column, and let's see now what happens. Okay, now it is looking just fine as we marked it. So we are good to go, and let's copy the first box. Let's copy 5 to 6 times. Yeah, now we are good to go. In this part Now let's customize the what we said scroll bar. We can customize the scroll bar by just for this section only. We can customize it for the whole page or for this our mention section. So let's try to customize it for our section WebKit scroll bar, and just set the height for about 5 px. It did not change actually, so let's try for the container because our container is having the scroll bar. Yeah, now it is hidden. The 5px is hidden actually. So let's remove the container as well and just check it like without container, but no, we cannot see it. Let's check the scroll bar thumb. Okay, let's give it a background color. Let's give it a background color for the thumb, like silver, and give it a border radius 20px, like 20px, and then 0 and 0. And let's customize the track as well. Container WebKit track, the track of the scroll bar. Let's give a background color of white, and let's save and see what happens. Yeah, now we can just give border radius to the for the track as border radius of almost 20px, 0 and 0 for the track. Let's save it. Yeah, we have everything. And you can just add the font awesome and add your picture inside this the boxes. You can place your picture, images, whatever you want inside this section. So hope you have learned something, and please don't forget to subscribe and share this channel with your friends. Thank you very much.